And we're back. We've just gotten the tower stone. That's the one stone that I find to be, like, the most useful for this build. But there is another stone that we would like to have as well. If we're up against some, like, heavy hitter type shit, we might switch them out. Because you can always run back and forth between them. Now that I've unlocked it, it's like a fast travel type of thing, so... Oh, there's Bjorlem. He's not going the right way at all. Yeah, I do need a ride. Go back to the wagon, you fucking blonde cock shit. Push. Push, yes, back to the wagon. Go. Achieve your dreams. Do your fucking job. You want this money or don't you? Do you now feel comfortable unless you have a fucking rock on your ass? Get to the wagon. Get to the fucking wagon. Go. I'm gonna make him do it. Watch me. Do it. Do it, you blonde bastard. You're almost there. Get to that wheel. Climb up that fucking wheel. Do it. Nope, he's not gonna do it. I'm not sure why he wouldn't do it, but he's not gonna do it. Maybe it's his lunchtime. Let's take a break here and see if he'll go back. 'Cause 2 p.m. seems like a pretty reasonable time to do, like, business. Alright, I guess I can do it like this. So we're gonna go to Riften. Let's see. To Riften we go. Okay, that's some loud microphone-y type shit. I just had to auger some water from my ear. That is a shower type problem that we have. Let's move that up back in front of me. Okay, so problem with Riften. Right off the bat. You see these two slick fools that are standing in front of the door? If I approach them, they'll do that whole, hey, guess what, you're in a speech tree type of thing to me. And I'm not going to be able to exit it without, well, maybe I can exit it with tab, because I'm living in fucking Skyrim and not Fallout. But they only have 3 speech options, and all 3 of them are a speech check, and a speech check will give me a level in speech, so I cannot do that. Instead, what we do is we break into town, and once we've broken into town, those dudes disappear, which is very helpful. So that's the entrance to Honeyside. We don't want to go in there, but we do want to come over yonder and break in through the meadery here. I think there's a set of stairs, like, I thought there was one right on the other side of this thing. Maybe not. Where the fuck are the watery stair type stairs? I need them. Can I get up right here? I don't feel like I can. Oh, maybe they're over here. Yeah, there's some stairs. So, unlike most cats, I have no problem, apparently, with swimming in the water. Nor do I have a problem with eating a fucking sack of flour with my bare hands. That seems like some thirsty fucking work, you know what I mean? That was a sweet broom. Oh, those are also Riften poo holes. So, let's see, where's Wajita? I think actually that door is open if I wait till 8 in the morning. Yeah, if I give that slimy slut a fucking potion, then she's gonna tell me blah blah blah. Alright, I'm acutely aware of the fact that you can get in through this door. I don't know why they fucking make you wait until it's time to open it. Yeah, you hear that dog barking? Okay. All 3 of you guys can stand right there. That is perfectly fine for me. There's Ungrian. He is how you grind speech if you're playing in unupgraded Skyrim, which none of us are, so. But I do miss those days, because grinding speech is not a thing you can normally do. Let's have Brynjolf pretend that I'm gonna fucking join the Thieves Guild. Here's the thing that makes this funny, is that I tell him, oh yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna totally help you fucking pickpocket that shit into that shit. That's for show some shit I'm gonna do. And we're not gonna help him, so you give your fucking little appointment if you want, but I got some shit to do. Well, I mean, mainly I wanted to come into, I wanted to come in here, but where the hell's Lydia? I just wanted to come in here to get my actual companion that I actually want. Let's come in here. She'll pop up. Yep, failed. Good enough for me. Alright, so I'll take this stuff from you. Let's take that. We'll take this. We'll take this. I actually, you know what? I don't think the dude needs fucking arrows per se, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind having a bit of fucking armor here. And sure. Alright. So this is the guy that we want here, Mercurio. One of the reasons why we want this guy is that he does more damage with his spells, long range, than, you know, than pretty much any archer is going to do. We'll give him some goofy shit here. And you can have this wine if you like, sir. Also, you're going to benefit from that shit. You can have those potions if you want. You can even have that, because I usually don't... Well, no, actually. When I say usually, I totally do need that. So, my bad. Here's those potions back. Okay, so... Yeah, we want him because he's going to be the guy who brings the dragons to half-life for me. And that's a thing I like. So, that's the thing that he's going to do. He's going to be dressed like a Whiterun guard for a little while. I know that those of you who are Mercurio fanboys, you're going to fucking cringe at that, but let's face it. Homeboy just a fucking wizard. Dig? If you really want, you know, a rad, like, wizard type dude, you gotta go with fucking J'zargo. You know, J'zargo was the first vanilla companion that could level up, like, to your level or whatever. Before any, before you had Serana made it so that you could, I mean, seriously, fucking, let's see, that's where I do want to go. Serana would make it so that you could, like, level her up to level whatever. And she basically, the way that that it works is they level their skills up as they use them as well, and then they basically just like automatically level up. So their life and their magic skills and all that shit, they increase. I think it's actually based on what your level is. So for me, it's not gonna make any fucking difference. I probably could have done just as well with Sven as I will with this fucking chump, except for this fucking chump can cast lightning bolt and Sven cannot. But in the old days, in pre-patch vanilla-ass Skyrim, J'zargo was the shit. He's the only guy that would level up to your level. Most of them would cap out at like level 10, maybe level 25, if you get lucky. Let's see, I don't want to fight that motherfucker, so we'll just go straight. So that's the way to do it. I like that this elk is just like, oh yeah, you can just... You want some of that shit? Take that elk, dude. Do whatever you want with that elk. So yeah, that's the Gildergrain Glove or some shit, and it's not, or that's, is it no, that's not Eldergleam. I don't know. It's some grove. The whole point is that you go in there, you fight a bunch of fucking wolves, and, you know, a fucking Spriggan, and then you can loot 2 of the hunters and get, like, a skill book. Which is usually worth it. I mean, it's pretty cheap for a skill book, but, you know, I don't want that, so we're not going to do it. And it's not like I need to level up my, you know, one-handed / heavy armor / sneak / archery / anything, so no reason to do that shit. Nice fire bolt, bro. I thought you were a lightning bolt man. It does not matter. He's extremely useful for killing the dragons. Most of them are kind of weak to lightning damage more than anything else. At least at level 1 they are. Usually you've got two types of dragons that you'll encounter at level 1. Dragony-ass dragons and frost dragons. Dragony-ass dragons will always do, like, fire breath, I think, and perhaps they'll do frost breath. I'm just gonna punch this fox, because fuck a fox, man. Oh, I was looking at my compass. You earned that life, fox. You juked me at the last second. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't chasing that fox up a fucking cove to nowhere. And instead, I fucked up. There should be an animal friend perk in this game. You know, not unlike the animal friend perk in Fallout. Because, I mean, actually, there's a what am I trying to say? There's a fucking kind of a perk thing that's going on in here. I do not give a shit about that guy. There's kind of a perk thing that makes you like rangery or whatever when you do sneak and archery or whatever, but it's not SPRG, but there's a different like there's a different overhaul for skills as a mod in Skyrim, and one of the things that it does is it gives you like nature as like a skill tree or orienteering or something like that, and it does things like makes your leather armor super fucking strong, or fur armor, or I think one of the things that it does is it lets you fucking like man a fucking animal, not unlike the wood elf like animal control shit, but like I think it lets you do it permanently, which is cool. You know, cool shit. You know, I don't know if it's gonna make a difference if I take the fucking cliff road here. This is sort of a sketchy fucking way to get down a cliff, so we're gonna fucking, you know, actually let's take the safe path there. Let's quick save. We're just gonna do this shit. I mean, everybody knows how to do this, right? I just wanted to get that cave. I believe that there's also the goofy fucking tower up here that the guy tricks you into going to, and then you know, punch his throat out. But again, not vital or anything. You know what surprises me is when I was doing the Gentle Giant build, I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, you know, I never level up from killing fucking monsters. It's always, you know, it's always from like quests. I'll complete a quest and all of a sudden I'll get like 1,500 experience. Well, I did the math on that Gentle Giant build, and as it turns out, you can't get to level 50 just from doing quests. 3 of the DLC are sort of like the experience that you get from them is like level oriented. So if you complete, I think it's if you complete Honest Hearts and you're level 1, then you get something like 1,500 experience. Whereas if you're level 48, you get 22,000 experience. But you're not going to get that way if you never ever kill anybody. So I wanted to do the Gentle Giant build, and I wanted to have the build go to level 50, but I went through and did every single quest in vanilla Skyrim. Every single quest I did. But I just, I couldn't do it. I got to like level 22, and that was with all 3 levels of Swift Learner right off the bat. So I'm not sure like what I was gonna do. So I think I gave him Logan's Loophole, and that let me get his shit to level 30 or whatever. But it was never as good as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to go to level 50. I wanted him to have every perk that would let him have as much DT as is humanly possible for a guy to have. Okay, so the wheat is an alchemy ingredient. I can't take that. The food, of course, I can take. We'll just load up on that shit. And, well, we're gonna go up the hill anyways. We may as well do Climic stuff. It's just an extra little bit of gold that we'll take here. Yeah, he's just got a little bag that we can carry up to the top. We're gonna do it anyways. So, fuck it. Alright, let's see, what did we do so far? Went to Riften, we broke in there. We got Mercurio. Let's get at least to the Greybeards, and then we'll take a little break. Okie dokie. At level 1, there's nothing up here that's too heinous, except for maybe the Frost Troll. And Mercurio is probably not keeping pace with me at all. That's not atypical for Mercurio. He's not fantastic at keeping up with me. But when it comes to Dragon Time, it's usually that I can, like, you know, go enter and exit a building or wait or whatever, and then he'll be right by my side, and then I can fight him. Incidentally, there's not 7,000 steps on the 7,000 steps. I don't remember what number it is, but I think it actually numbers less than 1,000. Fucking goats. Nope, not close enough. Yeah. Just take them out. You can kill these guys and not take any, like, not get in trouble or whatever. And you can also read all 10 of those etched tablets, and I think it gives you, like, a fake version of, like, the Kinnereth blessing or whatever. It gives you extra stamina or some shit for a certain amount of time. But that's all nonsense. We don't need any of that stuff. So we're just gonna work our way up here. I think there's 2 more, or one, yeah, maybe 1 more wolf after that one, and a frost troll. And I don't know. I think maybe I'll be able to just whack it to death. It kind of drops down. Yeah, there's another wolf. Kind of drops down off a cliff, and it does this little, like, stomp thing before that happens. So even during its little, you know, feral ghoul war cry thing, I can't, like, go up and hit on it while it's happening. So we'll see how that goes. I might even want a quick save before it, because I think that guy can 2-shot me, or 1-shot me even. Might not be that great of an idea to try to fight him, but I think he can actually catch up to me. If I had a horse, I could maybe outrun him, but I don't. I'm fairly certain you can buy a horse, but we'll set that money aside for a little while before that happens. Mercurio, how you doing? Yeah, he's not even on the fucking stairs. I could, well, yeah, before I fight the troll, before I get to that point, I guess I could wait and have him catch up to me. That would help. Because I mean, if I remember right, your companions can't be killed unless you accidentally kill them. There's nothing funnier than them, like, doing their whole take a knee thing on a trap switch, and they just get fucking ripped on over and over again. But they can't be killed by it. At least not in my experience. I'm sure there are some realism mods that take that away from me, but, you know. We almost there. Alright, so right there is the cliff. Let's wait and see if we can get Mercurio to catch up to me. There he is. Alright, you keep up with me, bro. If you can, I would appreciate it. Where is Le Frostro? I think he's supposed to be right there. Oh, he's right there. Alright, hit it up. That frostbite staff isn't going to do a fucking thing, but your fire bolts will definitely do the deed. Hell yeah. See, that's why we took this motherfucker. Because he does that shit. Yeah, we can't make potions, but we can drink potions, but we can't even eat the alchemy ingredients because they will ever so gently level up our alchemy skill. Otherwise, if I found, like, you know, hawk feathers or something, I would just, like, hold on to them to cure disease, but I can't even do that. I just have to find a potion on, like, a silver hand guy or something. Or, like, you know, stroke off on a shrine or whatever it is that they want me to do there. So, yeah, I think it's just up around this curve here. And then we'll take a tiny break. The graybeards are buttholes. I'm just going to put that out there. The ascetic lifestyle is fucking bullshit, especially if you're going to go out of your way to train somebody to be a killer of men. I mean, what else are you going to do with fire breath except for burn things? It's not like you're using it to, you know, it's like training somebody in the art of Muay Thai and then asking them never to use their art because, oh, you might kill somebody. It's like, fuck, dude, if you didn't want me to go around battering people to death with my elbows and my knees, you should have never taken the fucking job of teaching me how to do it. You took my money all these years. I've been fetching your fucking water. I carried a giant bag of shit to the top of this mountain for you, and you're gonna act like, oh, you shouldn't use your shouts to fuck with the realms of men, or whatever. Fuck you, High Hrothgar. You're a bunch of jerks. So there's your supplies. That said, oh, there's a cure disease right there. That said, I'm taking your other shit. Potatoes and cabbages. I don't know what the other supplies are. I hope it's literally just a giant bag of fucking flour that you have to choke down like I do. Melt some snow, bro. Just roll that shit in snow. Alright. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna deal with this fucking fruitcake. See ya.